So hello, I have been asked how I do my acrylic paintings on watercolor paper and make them kind of look like watercolors. So rather than explaining it a million times, I'm trying to shoot you a little video that will tell you all of it. So here we start. This is the watercolor paper I use. I use other kinds also, but the basic is 140 pounds, cold press, and I just use for ease these 9x12 pads they come on. So here are some finished products. I use several at the same time. These are already in their cellophane wrappers. So I use 4 to 6 simultaneously. And here's how they're done. So you see, I tape down the paper. I use a half a sheet of that pad that I just showed you. Tape it down, and then I cover it with gesso. And here I'm going to show you precisely how we do this. So I'll take this down. And this is the tape I use. It's general use masking duct tape. You want to cover the edges completely because you don't want any leftovers to be on there. I have a piece of canvas that I used on my work surface. The benefit of using canvas, I can later on use it as a painting or paint on it. So then I can have a clean surface every once in a while. So it's attached to the bottom, and we'll use a bit of gesso. And there are gesso kinds that are runny, which don't work too well. This gesso is a little thick. I put a little blob on there. That probably is enough. It's probably more than enough, way more than enough. And we'll use a big knife. Make sure to cover all of the corners. So, and it's more than I need, so I'll put the remainder on an extra sheet. There's a little something in there that we don't need. And I actually like it if it has a little bit of texture in it. Most of it will not show once the gesso is done. But it shows a tiny bit, and that's nice. So that's how I prepare my surface. Now, this one, the one we just did, is of course not ready. It has to thoroughly dry. And that may take 30 minutes or all night, depending on where you live, how high your humidity level is. But these areas are ready. So I will give you a little bit of a sample on how to work on those. I think, no, where is it? It's here. Yeah, you can see it. I have my prepared paints from yesterday. No, this is not good. As you see, it's Oh, here's something good. My brush water, I like to use that. So I have some dirty blue water here and some green. This works perfectly well for a first laying down of colors. So it looks like watercolor, but it is acrylic. And you see, I do several, gives you a better result. Doesn't tense you up so much. So, and in between layers, I like to let it dry to take advantage of its permanency. So these pools here, I like to remove because they may crawl under the tape and make the rim that we like to keep clean color. So, this is the beginning. Now you know how it works, and have fun with it. Thank you for watching.